Hello guys, Happy New Year. How long after the new year do you continue saying Happy New Year? As I'm filming this, it's like that awkward week between Christmas and New Year. And today we are going to be creating my 2020 mood board. It's going to be a little chill, chit chat to journal with me, and I'm really excited. This is the journal I have. She's really cute. I actually customized it on Erin Condren's website. I've seen this trend on TikTok lately, and people will make videos about all of the things that make them happy, and they're just little like random things. I wanted to fill this first page with those. I'll read a few of them. When someone shares a recent book that they read and love, drizzling honey on a warm croissant. I feel like we can all relate with that. This is one that really makes me happy. When someone in a group has to stop and tie their shoe and someone else in the group waits for them. There's so many in here. Before we start setting goals for the new year, I want to reflect on last year because 2020 was a year. She did her thing. So if you guys didn't know, this is the book that I used last year. It's from Target. I will link that video down below because it's actually one of my favorites that I've ever posted on this channel. I have my full mood board in this book. I always want to make my mood board a mix of what I want my life to look like, places that I want to go, quotes to keep me motivated. We did get into SoulCycle. We got into yoga. I feel like that if not now, when? I can relate that to my YouTube channel because I never really took it seriously before 2020. My channel definitely started as somewhere where I just wanted to hold some memories, and it still is that, but becoming more serious about it is something that I didn't do until 2020. So I'm really happy that I had so much downtime to be able to do that. My YouTube goal for 2020 was 5K. I think I started with 270. I think the number is 273. And now I am at almost 12K. Like, what? It's crazy. Thank you guys all so much for subscribing, sticking around for my videos, my life. I can't thank you guys enough. But always onward and upward. We are about to make our little mood board for 2021. I have a few different categories. So here are just a ton of photos that I'm kind of like, I want my life to look like this. This is for like the main spread. Here are a few like monetary goals and subscriber goals, follower goals, my word for the year, a few quotes that I wanted to put in there. We have some brands that I would love to work with. Not necessarily what I want to work with this year, but like the brands that I'm just loving and always will be working towards working with. And then finally, I just cut out a few numbers. I think this would look super cute on top of the like mood board section and just have it really big on top of it. And all of these are stickers, so I'm just going to be sticking them onto my notebook. I have a blank notebook. That's what I like writing in the best. So this picture I'm obsessed with because I really want to get more into film photography, and I think I did towards the end of the year. I re-picked that hobby back up. I think I started it in 10th grade was when I first bought my film camera, like my good film camera. But I'm just gonna lay these all out because I'm not entirely sure how I want it to look. I think this is one of my favorite photos, and I don't really know why, because it's just a cake that says happy, but the way that I see this is that, and maybe I'm reaching, but I see this cake that just says happy. There's no event, no real reason to have a cake that says happy. You shouldn't have to have something to celebrate to celebrate. There doesn't have to always be a reason to have a good time or buy yourself a cake that says happy. And I really want to embrace that in 2021. I don't know. I love that. Something that I really learned in 2020 was that I have no control over a lot of things that were on my list of goals that I wanted to accomplish. Getting a job. Although I can do everything in my power to apply to jobs or email recruiters, whatever it is, I can't control if someone gives me a job. Like, I can't control it. Once I learned that, it kind of helped me to refocus my goals. Instead of having the goal of getting a job, job. I have now a goal of applying to however many jobs a week. I watched this video actually, which I'll link it below, but it talked about setting up systems rather than goals. That's what I really want to do in 2021, is have systems where I will succeed and they're manageable. I'm looking at this and I feel like I've gotten a ton of photos in here. The only thing is that, I don't know, I haven't used all of them, but I kind of want to. One thing I really want to do this year is spend more time outside. My family really wants to do a cross-country road trip, which Morgan and I are actually planning it. We really want to go to Yellowstone. We want to go to Grand Teton National Park. I'm not entirely sure where I got cut off, but this is what we have so far. Oh, that'll look so good. And this is just like sticker paper. Again, I'll link it below, but probably not the most environmentally friendly situation. A lot of these on here, I think that they are so much more about like what I want my life to look like. One big thing that I'm going to focus on in 2021 is deepening my relationships with my friends. Obviously have really great friends and I recognize that so much, but I feel like sometimes I can be one of those people who I don't talk to my friends. Not necessarily the friends that live close to me, but some of my friends in Australia, some of my friends who I went to high school with in Iowa. I've just found that I fall out of touch with friends, and although they are very much friends that whenever we're together, again, it's like nothing really has changed. I do want to put more focus into just being a better friend and communicating with my friends more, talking to them more, being more invested in their lives, showing it by my actions of like asking them what's going on in their lives. I don't know, just being more invested. I think I've messed up. That's not cute. The Cricut definitely was a game changer for this specific project though. I will have to say that is one thing that I'm like, I am so glad that I did this with the Cricut. The thing I love about this is like nobody else is gonna see this. Obviously you guys are gonna see mine when I show it because I'm making a video, but I'm not making this for anyone other than myself. That's the best part about journaling, is that nobody else is gonna see it. Page 1 is done. I printed out a few photos of books and like people just reading at the beach, reading in bed, because I really want to get into reading a book a month. There's just so many benefits of reading books. First of all, your vocabulary just grows immensely. My first book of the year is Where the Crawdads Sing, and I'm on chapter 7 or 8. I've been reading it a little bit every night before bed, but I've also just come into this brand new nighttime routine that I'm obsessed with. I have had the deepest sleeps I think I've ever had in my life. And if you guys want to see like an updated nighttime routine, please let me know, because I am now obsessed with my nighttime routine and I feel like I never really had one. I just made videos. It was basically just a vlog of my night. And if you watch any of them, none of them are similar at all. This one I found that I do it every single night, and every single morning I wake up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 7 a.m. I want to start putting more effort into my videos, editing them for a little bit longer to make them exactly how I want them to look, which is why I'm filming this like literally a month in advance. I feel like that's kind of my vibe for the new year, is only putting out things that I'm really proud of, and knowing that everything won't be perfect is something I'm walking into that mindset with. Like, I know everything isn't going to be perfect. I can be proud of something that's not necessarily perfect, but that I know I put in a lot of work into, and I really hope that I stick with it and I don't fall back into the pattern of uploading videos that I'm not super proud of just to say that I've uploaded it. I actually privated a ton of videos on my channel from Vlogmas because I was just like, why did I even post this? Like, this was literally just posted to say that I didn't miss a day of Vlogmas. Yeah, I'm kind of changing. I think this channel is gonna go through some changes over the next few weeks, so bear with me guys, because in January, actually, I'm taking a really long break from social media, like deleting all of my apps and just figuring out out what I like, because I feel like for a little while on this channel, it turned from me showing my life to me doing things specifically to post a vlog about it. That's just not my personality. But yeah, this year we're not doing that anymore. I've said this in a vlog I think that I recently posted, that I don't want my life to revolve around my content. I want my content to revolve around my life. Okay, I think we have pages 1 and 2 completed. It's kind of crazy. I think this page is going to be full of brands that I would love to work with. Kentucky. #1 brand that I want to work with this year. I talked to Styled by Mackenzie. If you got that's not what I call her, but her YouTube name is Styled by Mackenzie, and we always talk about how we really want to do that together, how fun that would be. So that is going to be the top, because that's my top for this year. HelloFresh is probably another big one that I want to work with this year. I think that would be just so fun, and you guys are really loving the health content on my channel, and I don't know, it could be a fun way to bring that in. I have Squarespace, and although I don't necessarily want to work with them, I really want to start a website this year. It really started a long time ago when I was in Australia, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I could so start a travel blog. I would just share like my travels with photos and with recommendations. Be on the lookout for that. Another thing that I really want to accomplish at some point in my YouTube career is to be a part of Troop SC. I think that would just be an ultimate dream. I just reached the mark of recording this for an hour, so that's really fun. So I would say top ones for this year: Kentucky, HelloFresh, Airbnb, and Lol. And Fabletics. I feel like those are within my reach. The others, not so sure. The brand page is done. I'm so happy with this. All right, we have gotten all of the pictures in here, put all of my goals, all of my quotes. I ended up putting my word of the year on the first page. And the last thing that I need to do is just put the year on this. I feel like this is such a step up from my one from last year, but I'm really happy with it. I think it's so cute, and we're just gonna put 2021 right here. The actual last thing that I'm going to do, just because I don't want any of like these pictures to get pulled up, and almost it's kind of symbolic, like locking all of these goals into place. I have this translucent adhesive. I usually put this on the stickers, but I wanted them to all be like locked into one, if that makes sense. And just like that, we are done. Thank you guys so much for sitting and chatting with me as I journal for the new year. I hope this inspired you to make a little mood board of your own. I certainly love it in the journal because I see it every time I open my journal. If you guys would like any journal prompts from me, please let me know. I think that would be a fun thing to just start including at the end of all of my videos. I have been compiling a lot and have been journaling a lot recently, and I don't know, I think it would be fun to have little journal prompts at the end. Thank you for chilling with me. I will see you guys next time. Bye!